So it's still the Easter holidays, almost over now, but then we have to do school runs, which is, oh, can't even. I've been going to bed so late that I don't think I can actually get up in the morning. Anyway, as I said, this week I am doing memoir in place of biography. Not because I hate biography or autobiography, just because I chose to do memoir. It's as simple as that. It's just the books I wanted to read are memoirs. So I'm going to start with Wasted. This book I read when I was a teenager, and it blew me away because, of course, it is about her eating disorders, but I think it goes quite a lot into disorders in general and how they sort of take your life over. This is an awesome book. It's extremely powerful. It's extremely well written. Marya Hornbacher, I think it's Hornbacher, is an extremely gifted writer. So when she writes her life, it's extremely compelling. It's a hard read. She pulls no punches, which is one of the reasons why I liked it. Someone writing about the stuff that hurt them and the stuff that they allowed to hurt them, the stuff that they hurt themselves with, and not pulling punches on it. Marya Hornbacher can never be accused of writing chipper fucking bullshit, which is one of the reasons why I admire her so much, you know. Honesty is valuable, especially to the self. Next book, Madness. This book chronicles, of course, her fight with bipolar disorder, which is, she has, of course, manic depression. It is, again, a brilliantly, viscerally written memoir of her life and her experiences, and pulls no punches, which, again, thoroughly 100% admire, because a lot of people do, and there's no need to. Really, people need to know what this hell is like. I am, in my little sense of things, and this is like my other vlogs bleeding into these ones, my addiction has been my illness, and I think in a sense Marya Hornbacher kind of covers how that happens, even though she also moved on to substance abuse. I don't think all of us have addictive personalities, but all of us certainly have crutches, and for her, her crutches were substance abuse, and when she was younger, sex was a crutch for her, was a way of feeling better, which didn't work for very long. That's your basic definition of a crutch. It's something that works at the time, but not for very long, which is why it becomes an addiction, because you constantly try and make the bit where it feels good last longer and longer and longer, and it doesn't last. These books, they help you to understand a lot of yourself if you've ever had an eating disorder or a mental health disorder or problem. They give you a lot of food for thought, and they help you examine yourself, and sometimes what you see isn't very flattering, but then when someone is building as brutally unflattering portrait of themselves as Marya does in these, she does not hold back on painting herself as messed up and fucked up as she was, then it gives you the courage to look at how fucked up and messed up you are and think, whoa, maybe I need to do something about that. So very well worth reading if you have disorders or don't, if you want to understand what the world is like for people with disorders. Of course, not everyone is this bad, but that matters not. What matters is the outcomes and the pain, and that's all beautifully expressed in these books, okay? So I would highly recommend you read them, whether you know a person with disorder, or whether you suffer yourself, or whether you're just interested in what these things are like for people who are in them. Read these, you will not be disappointed. Next week I am going to attempt to get to that Bukowski. I am still at the point that I was last time. I haven't actually read anymore. Had a bit of a slumpage with the reading, to be fair. It is Easter. Normally I would have taken the chance to read more, but I've kind of been doing other stuff. Anyway, I have to go. I've got cats to sort, I've got kids to sort, and we're going out today into the sun again. Gonna get sunstroke again. Yeah, I am. But I don't care, because there's a coffee in it for me. Flat way. Okay, I'll see you next week.